Hi, I'm Alex, and I want to welcome you to Module 1 of the Digital Parenting Blueprint. I would first like you to tell a story. My mom and I was always close together, but except of one thing, video games. It all started back in the year 1995 when we first had our computer ring, and I devoted my life since that moment to video gaming. I always played every video game I could get my hands on, and me and my father we always had great connection over the video games, but my mom always passed by, looked over our shoulder and said, come on, you're wasting your time, do your homework, do your chores, do something useful with your life, you're just entertaining yourself, the computer will not get you anywhere. So the years went by, and about when I started to go to my master's degree, my mom had an opportunity to get a computer from the Ministry of Education in the program, a computer for every teacher. She was a math teacher and she got this computer. Also, she went through the course that was obligatory with the computer itself, and she got a great grades there, but the computer went in the shed for 5 years. So after 5 years, she again needed the help of the computer because she was getting an interactive classroom to teach mathematics via a computer and smart board. So she asked me, could you teach me the computer? Because I forgot everything that I learned on the course. I said, no problem, let's do it. And then we began a series of lessons. In those lessons, we didn't start quite good because my mother had great resistance about technology, and because she saw us waste our time and she always had this negative thing for the computers, she just couldn't handle it. She immediately gave me the list of the excuses that she didn't want to study it, and she almost cried every lesson. But eventually, she decided that she wanted to know how the computer works and what can she do with it. And now she uses it every day in her interactive classroom. So that moment, we created a great bond of the computers. And now she asks, how did I miss the revolution of the computer for about 15 years? We could have shared so much experience together. So that brings me to our module. First of all, what are you going to do in this module? You are going to show true interest in your video gaming children. How do you show it? You come over, you ask them, what are you doing? What is this game? How does it work? Can I be on it? Well, the children will love to be your guide, and you will get new things. You can watch them and learn yourself how they solve puzzles, how they get familiar with the world, how they create strategies, how they interact with other gamers, how they learn the basics of economics, of physics, of mathematics, of navigation. All this stuff comes from video games. They will also learn how to teamwork, how to engage with people, how to count, lots of stuff, because they're just 6, 7, 8 years old and they're learning all these great things through video games. So you will create yourself an account in whatever game they're playing now, and you're gonna take them as your guides. You are going to make new friend and new commitment with your child to play the games with them. First of all, you will gain their trust. They will gain self-worth that can show you something new because now they are your teacher. And you will strengthen the bond between you and stop looking over their shoulder and ask them to stop wasting time, and instead you will give them a role model that you care for them and you know what they're doing, and it's important to you and to them to be good at what they are doing. So thank you and get